Ba weep ground weep ninny bong. Welcome to Geek Den. I'm Joshua the Bat.
I'm DarkKnightRichie.
This is Dynamic Duo Show.
The fuck was that?
You know what that is? Cheers.
Bang around.
You don't know what that is?
No.
It's a universal greeting in Transformers. This week, Transformers was brought to the States in 1985 or 1984. Did you like Transformers when you were a kid?
I loved Transformers when I was a kid. I always liked Optimus Prime. I was never a Bumblebee fan.
You don't like Bumblebee? His little tag-along right-hand man? How did that guy become his right-hand man? The little fucking Volkswagen? Out of all the cool characters.
First of all, it was a Volkswagen.
He was like, look at this Volkswagen, he's my buddy.
That's what kids don't understand. Nowadays, they see the movies and it's a cool-ass Camaro. No, we never got that.
They kind of did make him cooler.
Yeah. But he couldn't talk.
Cooler.
So he sacrificed his shitty looks.
Those movies are garbage, though. I like Transformers. I like the cartoon. I like the original cartoon movie. Really good. Kill off a lot of characters right at the beginning of that movie. Fucking awesome.
First comic book I ever got was the Transformers with the black symbiote spider suit.
Oh. That's cool. He makes the cameo?
He makes a cameo.
Yeah, Billy's told me about that. Yeah, that's awesome.
That was pretty cool.
Alright. So moving on. Oh, you didn't watch the Mockingjay trailer?
Well, I'll look it up now.
Well, I watched the Mockingjay trailer, and I liked the Mockingjay trailer. I thought it was really good. It showed a lot more. It showed actually kind of one of the cool scenes that happened straight out of the book, where Katniss and Gale are standing on the roof, getting ready to shoot some of the Horcruxes, and boom, she hits one and nicks the other one and takes them out. Just a little thing that happens in the books, but I love that. It's like that's what I thought. I saw it in my head.
So she does this with a regular arrow?
Well, she has super arrows. She has special arrows.
Like Hawkeye special arrows?
Yeah.
Or
explosive arrows, like inferno arrows. She has a couple different fancy arrows because it is somewhat in a dystopian future, so that kind of makes sense.
Okay, right on. That's pretty cool.
Gale misses, she nicks it, and it takes the other one out. I like that. And it's literally just like that in the book, which is awesome.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah, like I said, it's going to be more of a war. Like I was telling you before, and you were like, just see it. Like, no, see that? You see that end of that trailer is the good part. The good part's the end of that trailer. Like, shit's going down, they're in the tent, the city, fucking shit up. Alright, moving on. I'm going to see Mockingjay, I can't wait, I'm excited. Dan Aykroyd. Dan Aykroyd was talking about Ghostbusters. Did you hear what he said about Ghostbusters?
I did hear what he said about Ghostbusters.
What did he say about Ghostbusters?
I believe he wanted to do Ghostbusters in kindergarten, Ghostbusters in grade school, Ghostbusters in high school, and a Ghostbuster in college. He said they should use Ghostbusters and use the Marvel like cinematic universe plan and like expand it to have these several different stories. How do you are you down with that? Like Ghostbuster? I know he doesn't mean like literally like that, but like I mean, does he
like having how the guys came together, like how the group
like
came
origin
together?
Stories?
Like, kind of, I guess. So, yeah, we already talked about we don't like origin stories.
No, we don't. If they're necessary, they're necessary. But
I don't think it's necessary.
Well, if it's a new character and all, but it's Ghostbusters. We know the origin stories. Peter, Egon, and Ray. They all started up this little clubhouse thing where they inspect the supernatural. Oh no, wait, it wasn't Ray. Who was it? Egon, Peter.
We just keep going.
Was it? I don't know. Whoever's Dan Aykroyd's character, who was he?
I don't know.
I don't know, because wasn't Ray? Ray was the black dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, the three white Ghostbusters get together. Ray's looking for a job, and he's like, "Hey, I can hunt ghosts," and he gets a job. That's the origin story.
That's all you need. That's it.
That's it.
Move on. I don't want them to do that.
No.
I don't think, like, I heard him say that, I'm like, what do you mean? Like, they've been trying to get a Ghostbusters movie in general off the ground, and for some reason, the creators just don't want it to happen. But how the fuck are you going to expand that when you can't get one? You just need one first. You gotta start with one.
I mean, unless you're talking about doing, like, the whole, like, sort of out there Gotham/Smallville thing, where it's, like, it's the same story, but different aspect. With Gotham, you have the whole what happened in Gotham City with Bruce Wayne still as a kid. Smallville's another adaptation of Superman growing up to be Superman. Maybe a little bit more behind the scenes things.
So what would you think they would do with Ghostbusters? Like more whatever, like are they making them?
Wait, you know what
we should start franchising Ghostbusters.
What they should do
have different Ghostbusters.
Is give us. I would like to see one origin story, the origin of Slimer.
That'd be a good one. Yeah, where did he come from?
He's just there.
I like that. I like that idea.
Yeah.
I want that animated though. I don't want a live action version of that.
Yeah. Well.
That's my opinion. If you want live action, that's cool. I want an animated one. I want like Pixar. I want Pixar to make it.
Okay, Pixar.
Pixar's gonna make the Slimer. You heard it here, folks. Pixar is gonna make a Slimer movie. No, that's never gonna happen. They make original shit. All right, let's move away from that. Oh, this is a good one. I Know What You Did Last Summer, Richie, is getting rebooted. Do you care what they did last summer?
I don't give a shit what they did last summer.
Right? Why would they even do that?
How
was it that popular?
I don't. Was it?
I don't think so.
I didn't see it.
No, it's not like Scream or something.
'Cause I know what I did last summer. Well, the sober parts, I know what I did. No, I don't.
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
I don't even get it.
Was,
People
that
waste
was
money on that.
Was that Neff Campbell? No, she was in
Scream. It was
Jennifer Love Huge Tits.
Jennifer Love Huge Tits.
If she's in it again, I might go see it.
She's probably not.
Ever since I liked her on Party of Five. Wait, was she on Party of Five? Yeah, she was on Party of Five.
All right.
And she was also on Kids Incorporated.
I didn't watch either of that things he just said.
You never watched Kids Incorporated?
I don't think so.
Wow.
What's Kids Incorporated?
No. It's okay. You know how they have like Kid Bop today or whatever. It was a show where they did like it was all kids. It was like a summer camp thing, if I remember correctly, or some shit like that. It was a group of kids, anyways, and they would get together and go on little adventures, and they'd bust out in song.
So it was like the old High School Musical.
Fuck that! It was better.
That's what it sounds like to me.
There were skits and there were songs.
Do you know what comes out in 454 days, Richie?
I know it doesn't come out.
I know it does come out.
I know it comes out.
Star Wars comes out 454 days. We're almost there. We're almost there. I'm pretty excited. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Aren't you excited?
I'm going to be scoping out the Millennium Falcon for the Tumblr in hopes to see it.
Right? If for some reason you didn't see that freaking little Easter egg that JJ put out, like it's on our Facebook page, and if you don't not like our Facebook page, you should like our Facebook page.
Should we tell them about the Facebook page first?
We have a Facebook page.
That might help. Check us out, the Geek Den on Facebook.
Yeah, like it. Yeah, the Tumblr thing was awesome. It's just like, so it shows so much parts of the Millennium Falcon, and it's like, oh, there's this little part, and there's a little statue of a Tumblr. Like, what is it doing there? Just for fucking fun.
While we're on Star Wars.
Yeah, what's up?
There's talks about wanting to do an Obi-Wan spin-off movie.
See, Obi-Wan was one of the names they threw out, but I always figured they were going to do like a Boba or a Han, but Obi-Wan, I'm down with Obi-Wan. Do you think Ewan McGregor is going to be back to do
There's
Obi-Wan?
talks of it.
Yeah?
There's talks
back to have him
back.
being back?
But what are they gonna do? Are they gonna show the trials of Obi-Wan and young Anakin?
There's a lot of stuff. Because there's gaps in the movie.
Liam
Like, you don't
Neeson-
see Obi-Wan for a while.
Liam Neeson's even in talks of coming back for the Obi-Wan spinoff if they do it.
For Qui-Gon?
So for Qui-Gon.
No shit.
So maybe it would be the whole.
That would be pretty cool.
Obi-Wan's from Padawan rather, up into Jedi Master.
Yeah, it could be cool if they got those guys back.
So.
I don't blame Ewan McGregor for those movies being terrible. Or, yeah, whatever the fuck his name is. Those movies being
I
terrible.
thought he played a good Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I think it was fine.
Especially the whole death scene of Anakin. Like, well, it wasn't really his death scene, but the defeat of
the
Anakin.
higher ground.
Like, it was so great because it's like I know that feeling that he was having. It's like
What,
when
having the
it's
high
like playing Pokemon. No. When you
yeah.
after you killed Anakin,
Oh, after.
and he screams like, "You were the chosen one."
See, he doesn't think he's the chosen one.
R2 kind of disagrees with that, but it's kind of like when you're playing Pokemon and you have your set badass team and you go up against Elite Four and they just get wiped. It's like, you were the chosen ones, and it just doesn't happen.
He wasn't necessarily the chosen one. He was supposed to bring balance to the Force.
He was a chosen
and that's what he did.
He did, yes.
And then his son, it's the Skywalker name, because then his son brought more balance back. So the Dark took over, he brought the Jedi, balance is back. So that's why the bit Sith has to come back.
Well,
the
that's
balance,
the whole
it has to be balanced.
Did they touch on that in 3? Where they were saying that maybe the prophecy was read wrong. He was supposed to bring balance to the Force, where they thought it was, the light side, the Jedi side. It was actually the dark side.
Okay.
I can see that.
Totally.
I still like to see the Twilight Jedis come out. Not Twilight, the movies. They're Jedis that use both light and dark side of the Force powers.
That's
They're
pretty badass.
Rogue Jedis.
I'm sure they'll go there eventually, because who doesn't want to see that shit?
I would love to see that shit.
Right. You excited for Doctor Strange?
I have mixed emotions about Doctor Strange.
Yeah, not too pumped either. But it's got a release date, July 8th, 2016.
Did they nail down who's going to play him yet?
No. The last thing at this past Comic-Con, that was the big rumor going around that it's Joaquin Phoenix is who they're trying to talk to and trying to get down. But he doesn't want to do it because he doesn't know if he wants to be committed to just what they demand.
Well, and Doctor Strange didn't have a hair lip anyways.
But I like Joaquin Phoenix. I think he's an incredible
I
actor.
thought he did awesome Walk the Line.
He was great in Walk the Line.
He was good in science.
He was great in science. Yeah, I guess. I didn't really care for science. But yeah, he was good in that.
You didn't like science?
No, not really.
No.
He was great in fucking Gladiator as freaking
Caesar.
Right? He was really good in that, really creepy and weird. And he was if anyone saw Her, that little indie movie, I saw Her. It was pretty good. He's really good in that as well. Falling in love with the AI voiced by Scarlett Johansson. So who could?
Like, I can't vote for him.
That was kind of the part I was just like, this is believable.
Her though, I don't know about that movie. I couldn't bring myself to watch it.
No, yeah, I kind of liked it. I've seen it once.
Oh, no, you're about to say I've seen it a bunch of times. Don't lie.
No, I've seen it once.
Once?
Yeah, well, it was good. I liked it.
I don't know.
I don't own it. If I owned it, I probably would have watched it more than once. Are you kidding me? No, bullshit. Because you would watch it and then you'd be like, oh, Scarlett Johansson's voice is awesome. Shut up, we just talked about that. Alright. But something did happen this week big with Ryan Reynolds talking about Deadpool and being like, it's awesome. But then something bigger happened to crush that story. Fox is going to do Deadpool. Deadpool is going to come out in April? August? I can't remember what the fuck it is.
It's a month that begins with an A, and it's 2016.
Yeah, 2016,
So,
I think it's August.
We're about 2 years away from a Deadpool movie.
So that means they'll have to be moving forward, because they have a script. They've already had a script for that Deadpool movie that they're working on for the test footage shit that got leaked. So they have a script, and if they're going to make that deadline, you would assume they're either going to have one rewrite, or they're going to just use that script.
And what's great, it's not Disney who's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to be able to get away with a little bit more. Well, even though Guardians got away with a lot, but they're going to be able to get away with a little bit more than they would have.
Fox is going to push it. They're going to try to... The one thing I hated about the Ryan Reynolds story is when one of the creators of Deadpool was talking about they have a draft that they could do PG-13. That kind of worried me a little bit, but what you can get with PG-13 is a lot, but it's like what he's going to say. Is he going to have that Deadpool fucking... That's where they're going to get themselves caught in the foot.
Well, I mean...
You just don't do blood. You just have them super violent but no blood. Boom, that's PG-13.
That's perfect, yeah. Because you remember back when we were kids,
yep.
PG-13 meant you were seeing a pair of titties. That's all it was.
Oh, man, those titties were awesome.
Nowadays, PG-13, you don't really get to see titties anymore, but you do get the curse words. I think you're allowed like 6 or 7 F-bombs a film.
Right.
I don't know. I would love to see Deadpool with a rating R movie, but
Me too.
like that talks about, Deadpool has a big kid fan base.
Everyone loves Deadpool.
Everyone loves Deadpool.
Ranges from kids to adults because he's so awesome. He's charismatic. He's the murderer.
That little asshole 4-year-old loves Deadpool.
Does he? That little shithead?
That one we mention all the time on our show.
Yeah,
he loves Deadpool.
Fucking prick.
We gotta have him on one time in a Deadpool costume.
You know who turned 86 this week?
Who turned 86 this week?
Adam West turned 86
Adam
this
West
week.
turned-
Yes, he did. One of the great Batmans himself
Cheers, Adam West.
turned 86 this week. So I'm happy to do this. Yeah.
So that means Burt Ward's got to be like 60-something.
Yeah.
Or 70-something.
Yeah, probably 70 something.
That's great. I would love to see an Adam West come back as Batman. Kind of like, alright, totally opposite.
Oh, Birdman?
Birdman. We'll get to Birdman in a second. But I'm going to go Scooby-Doo for a second here.
Scooby-Doo?
Okay, one of the big heroes from my childhood was the Blue Falcon.
Okay.
And Dynamite. You remember Blue Falcon and Dynamite?
Yeah,
Blue Falcon, okay.
And the robot, he was the robot dog.
He was a robot dog.
Yeah.
And the Blue Falcon was kind of like Batman, but he was a falcon.
Okay.
Well, they did this one episode of Scooby-Doo where they're rebooting the whole Blue Falcon.
Okay.
So they're at a Comic-Con, and the Shaggy and Scooby-Doo dress up as Blue Falcon and Dynamite.
That's so awesome.
And the guy who played the Blue Falcon in the original adaptation, so, if you will, our Adam West to our Batman.
Okay.
And the 69 series was there at Comic-Con signing autographs, and he was pissed off about the reboot. So everything got solved and done. It wasn't the Adam West guy, it was some different dude who was doing the crap. In the new movie of Blue Falcon, they had the Adam West Blue Falcon, or, the person who was portraying Adam West, or I was saying Adam West,
Yeah.
in the new movie. It was like a changing of the guard, to say. I would love to see that in the Batman.
I'm surprised he hasn't done a cameo in a Batman.
Does he really want to? I would love him to.
I kind of feel like he forgot he was Batman.
Well, when you're the mayor of a small town in Rhode Island,
yeah, you forget it.
you forget things.
Yeah. Alright. Popeye. You saw the Popeye test footage.
I saw the Popeye test footage.
And the whole little video. There's a whole little video that goes with it. He talks about, like, because the guy, I like how you were telling me about it, like, the guy is, you were saying he's from, where was he from?
He's from Russia.
He was from Russia.
You're the name dropper, I'm not the name dropper.
Oh, I don't remember his name, but yeah.
Yeah, I came over here from Russia as a kid, and that's how he learned English, was by watching the original Popeye and Bluto cartoons. And
so awesome.
anyone who knows anything about Popeye and Bluto, well, Bluto's first name was Brutus. It was never Bluto until they changed it to make it more kid-friendly. Because when you watch an old-school Popeye cartoon, you hear the muttering and the yamming with the words you can't make out, those used to be curse words.
Nice.
Because it was made for sailors, and yeah, they were...
Popeye was awesome.
They had mouths of the sailors.
Like, I remember watching old Popeyes. Like, I had a VHS of one that I would watch the same, like, 2 episodes over and over, and I was just like, man, this is so good. My mom would hate me. I'd be like, put Popeye in again. This dude comes up and tries to get a burger, and they're like, no, you ain't getting no fucking burger now.
Wimpy.
Yeah. Oh,
He will pay you
so
Tuesday for a hamburger today.
What a great bargain, man. That guy, this is incredible.
Actually, the only way I would eat spinach as a kid was if my mom or my aunt, my grandma, whoever, went out and bought the Popeye canned spinach.
Yeah.
It's the only way I would eat it.
So
The only problem I had with test footage was the voices.
But
like he
also,
said, it was
video
dubbed.
with it. He says, like, yeah, they just did it in-house. This is test footage. They don't have actors and whatnot.
Yeah, and speaking of that, it's kind of sad that Robin Williams is no longer with us.
Right? Imagine him being Popeye again.
If you ain't never seen Robin Williams do Popeye, it literally was like Popeye just walked off the cartoon sheets and onto the screen, and it was amazing.
It was amazing. It's Robin Williams.
To Robin Williams.
Great, late Robin Williams. The homies.
To the homies.
Yeah, no, definitely. That Popeye movie's so good. It's so ridiculous, and it is very much like straight up the cartoon did live action.
It's on Netflix right now.
Is it? Oh, I gotta watch it.
There's a whole Robin Williams section up on Netflix right now.
Oh, so the Popeye's up there.
Popeye's up there and has his redo of Flubber, which a lot of people forget that's a remake.
Yeah, you're right. That is a remake.
And it's almost spot on. Not quite, but almost spot on. Like,
all right, that would be great if he was back for Popeye. So Suicide Squad. They're making a Suicide Squad. I'm excited about Suicide Squad. So apparently the studio's looking into the guy David Akers is going to direct it. He was we saw that Fury trailer when we saw Tusk.
Yes, that looks good.
And that's the guy who's
we did see Tusks.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, the guy that's directing Fury right now. They're trying to get to do Suicide Squad, which Fury looks really good. And that guy actually wrote this one little movie called Training Day, which was really good. If you've never seen Training Day, there's something wrong with you.
For Antonio Banderas.
So you've never seen Training Day?
Training Day, but what's his name? Denzel Washington.
Denzel, yes.
Yes, I've seen Training Day. It's an awesome movie.
Alright, no specific character was named, but some of the members are Deadshot, Bronze Tiger, which, what the fuck does that mean? Bane.
You don't know who Bronze Tiger is?
Captain Boomerang, King Shark, and the best character that's probably going to be attached to this, and the one and only, who I've been waiting to see on a fucking film, Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
That's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I want to see. But yeah, I don't know who Bronze Tiger is. Who's Bronze Tiger?
Bronze Tiger is a wannabe thug who,
That sounds terrible.
Oh, did you play,
No.
Arkham Origins?
No, I haven't. I started to play it, so no.
He's not in that, so it wouldn't matter. No, it's Arkham Blackgate. It's the one that came out for the handheld system, which they later put on the regular systems. He's in there. He's kind of like, I don't really want to call him an anti-hero.
But he's one of those types.
He walks that line.
Okay. He can do some good things.
He can do some good things. I'm sure if we had some hardcore like nerds and geeks reading this, they'd get on my ass. I'm probably saying it wrong, but you gotta fight him in the video game. But Suicide Squad.
Yeah, looking forward to it. I think it's interesting.
It depends how they're gonna do it.
I like this. The basic premise they were talking about is the basic form of they're ex-convicts. They were locked up, and they have a lot of time, and to get their time reduced, they're being put in this special task force group to do black ops jobs. and they have bombs of some sort.
They have bombs planted
attached to them, so if they try to go AWOL, they will get just blown up.
Actually, when I was reading,
that's cool. I think.
Did you read A Death of the Family?
No, you were telling me about
the 52 reboot.
You told me about that.
Yeah, there was the Suicide Squad consisted of
there's been all sorts of
Deadshot.
Yep.
King Shark.
King Shark.
Who was like this massive
awesome.
shark-looking dude.
Yeah, like he looked literally like a mutated giant shark man.
Another dude who I can't think of the name of. I want to say
it wasn't Captain Boomerang.
It wasn't Captain Boomerang. It was someone else. And there was these two twin girls. I think they were calling like.
I know Joker's daughter was part of one of them. I don't know if she's in there.
And what happens is, because Suicide Squad, you don't say who you are, you don't say what you did if you get caught, you don't say nothing.
You're dead, kind of suicide.
And this one girl, one of the twins went to run, and then what's her name? Miranda something.
Okay.
She literally just presses a button and blows her fucking head up right there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Before she goes inside the cop car, just So
that's like if you ever seen the movie that Hunger Games was ripped off from.
Running Man?
Battle Royale.
Battle Royale, thank you. A great Asian film, Battle Royale. They had neck collars, and then literally, like at the beginning, they literally trapped like kids and had them put in this big battle royal where they have to, only one could survive. And yeah, so at the beginning where they get all their collars on, I'm like, what are you talking about? Someone tries to mess with it, and literally her head just blows off. Blood goes everywhere. It's so
They do the same thing in Running Man.
Yeah, no, I know. Okay.
So why would you tell me no when I said Running Man?
But that's not the movie I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
I was talking about Battle Royale.
Running Man had the collars too.
Yeah, no, collars are a great idea.
I think we should get some of those.
Definitely.
I think they should get shot collars for kids at daycares and invisible fence lines.
That blow their faces off.
Shot collars?
Yeah, National Slytherin Day.
National Slytherin
I just want to call out all my Slytherin brother and sister. I am a Slytherin. I am in Slytherin House officially on the Pottermore site. So yes, it's National Slytherin Day. This guy probably would be, but he hasn't done it because he's fucking lazy.
You know, I'll do it by the end of the show. It'll be posted in the comments or
what he actually is.
What I actually am.
Yeah, okay, we can totally do that. All right, I got one more thing. Got one more bit of news. It's breaking right now. Marry, fuck, kill. Cat Chris Evans, Thor Chris Hemsworth, or the man himself, Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man.
Wait, what?
Breaking news. Pick it.
I gotta pick from Cap, Iron Man.
Okay, I already know mine, so I'll go first. I'm gonna marry Chris Evans. I'm gonna fuck Robert Downey Jr. and I'm gonna kill Chris Evans. Chris Hemsworth. I'm gonna kill Thor.
See, I always get confused on these shits. Are we doing the actors or the actors?
If we're doing the character, but how the actor portrayed them. I think that's how I said it last time.
I would kill Thor.
You'd kill Thor. Yeah, I agree with that too. Thor sucks. I can tell you my reasons too, like, because Robert Downey Jr. As Iron Man probably is a good fuck. That's what I'm thinking. He's probably a good fuck. And Chris Evans is such, like, good-hearted, such a great man. I want to marry that guy.
I don't.
Yeah, that's my reason. And I hate Thor, so I would just kill that motherfucker.
I mean, I like the premise of Thor. I don't like Chris Evans, him playing Thor.
They didn't do
kill Thor.
Justice.
I think I have to agree with you this week, and I'd marry Cap.
Yeah, right.
Because he'd be the provider.
He would be perfect.
He would take care of you.
He would take care of you.
And
that's my dream, is to be a stay-at-home dad. So that would be perfect.
I'd fuck Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man because he's a playboy who's only going to call you when he wants something.
You can't marry that guy.
Pepper Potts does.
Yeah, look how that.
Wait, I don't know if they actually get married.
They probably don't, because that's bullshit.
Well, he makes her an Iron Woman suit.
Absolutely.
I forget her name. But
do you think the kid in number 3 is going to end up being Iron Lad?
No. There's no Iron Lad.
There is an Iron Lad.
Is there?
Yeah, there's an Iron Lad. Oh, that's something I knew that you don't. Awesome! I stumped the comic, dude. Awesome. All right. It's your turn, Richie. What do we got next?
Iron Lad?
There is an Iron Lad, yes. He was an Avenger at one point, too. The Iron Lad.
To fucking Iron Lad.
Wait, you had something.
I talked about it.
I think we already talked about it. So what do we got next? We have no comic book club.
No comic book till next week.
Because apparently something happened. What did you hear again? Something in the factory?
Something in the shipping factory. Something went wrong, or no. Well,
maybe I think it's probably about the misprints. There was probably some fucking misprint or something.
I heard there's a problem with the variant covers. They were supposed to do variant covers for 3 and 4.
Okay. Weird, because yeah, I've seen I think Midtown Comics has their own Midtown exclusive variant covers for
yes, they were supposed to do different variant covers for it, and supposedly something went wrong with the printing on the variant.
And that fucked everything up.
And then I also heard other things. It was just a shipping malfunction.
I believe the printing thing.
Anyways, it cop-blocked us from doing our review of The Death of Wolverine.
Yeah,
3 this
2
week.
weeks. 2 weeks. I think it's like October 7th is when it's coming back. Something like that. 8th, 7th, something like that.
Yeah. What have you read that I've read?
Nothing. I think we just move on.
Talk about our favorite adult movie?
Favorite adult movie?
Like Debbie Does Dallas? Because who doesn't like Dallas?
There was one I watched a long time ago. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like this alien creature that came out of the vagina, and it looked like a vagina. So like some guys would be like, oh, dude, shit. And some guys would have actually ended up trying to fuck it, and then it ends up killing them. It was like the face suckers and aliens, but it looked like a vagina.
But it was a vagina. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is for real. I definitely saw it. I took this video from my uncle. I was like, oh man, this is awesome. VHS. Put it in there, and I watched it. I was like, what the fuck is going on in this? It had some green people getting fucked. It had probably the first sci-fi movie I ever watched. I watched that before I watched Star Wars. Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, I watched it before I watched Star Wars. Yeah, so it has an alien sucker, an alien vagina, and it was attacking people. But then they would fuck, and then the alien vagina would show up and like eat them. It was awesome.
definitely a lot more. Well, I wouldn't say more entertaining than mine.
No crazy.
You're into the sci-fi shit.
Plus, I'm into was like weird movies. Like that fucked me up.
The first adult movie I ever seen was I used to hang out with this other kid named Josh.
That kid sucks.
And we snagged a porno from his dad.
Oh.
And it literally was the porno version of A Princess Bride.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's a good
If
one.
you're gonna fucking go porno, why not do The Princess Bride? Even had the giant,
Yeah.
the guy with 7 fingers.
Yeah.
But the 7th finger wasn't a finger, it was...
I'm happy you brought up Princess Bride, because I actually read an article today that, I can't remember which one.
Oh, don't tell me they're doing a reboot.
Oh, no. It was one of the actors in A Princess Bride talking about Andre the Giant. And saying, like, that man could drink literally 100 beers in a sitting and be fine. Like, he was one of the best drunks ever. And one of the things, well, besides that, he weighed like 500 pounds. He was 7'4" or something stupid. But since... 7'3", 500 pounds. Okay, that's what it was, 7'3". And since he was so big, he obviously had back problems. And the doctors never knew how to give him anesthesia at that time. And they were like, what do we do? They literally fed him booze. He would get boozed up. When he was shooting the whole Princess Bride, he was like boozed up. Not drunk, but boozed up. Just so he wasn't in pain for being a giant man.
He wasn't slurring when he talked.
No, exactly. That's one of the things that you talked about. Like he would be perfect. He was on time. And he never slurred. Like, he didn't seem like he was drunk because he talked about a story of him and them going out drinking, and he was like, I sipped my beer. I couldn't handle him. He would do this concoction mix of a drink, which was like all sorts of boozes in a picture. He called the American. That was his drink, the American. It was just all different boozes poured into a pitcher, and he would drink several pitchers a shoot. And he was like, he said, I've never tasted nitro fuel or something, but this is what I'm guessing it's going to taste like.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah, and he would drink several pitchers like that. Probably a bunch, but it was worth it. He's amazing in that.
Giant,
and he's Andre the fucking Giant.
Oh yeah. If you haven't seen The Princess Bride, which chances are you have, check it out, man. It's one of it's a staple.
I would hope it's a
film
generation crossing type of movie. I still hear people talk about Princess Bride, and tons of people have it as one of their favorite movies of all time. It's not mine, but I agree. It's an amazing movie.
Next year for the Halloween party?
What, you want to do Princess Bride?
Princess Bride.
Who are you going to be? You going to be Andre the Giant? Who am I going to be?
Antonio.
Alright. You hear it here first. Next Halloween, because I already have a costume this Halloween. Next Halloween.
I still don't have a Halloween costume, so if you like in the comments down below this video, right down there, leave them. Leave some ideas, some suggestions. Yeah, I'll take them.
That's a good idea. If not, at least, leave them in the comments of the video. Hit us up on the Facebook page.
Check out the Facebook page because,
I don't know, where are we going with that?
My girlfriend.
Oh, she's got a kitty.
She got a kitty cat. That she rescued from work. It's a, I don't know, malnourished cat, whatever. She rescued it. It was a stray.
It's a kitty cat.
I want to call it Polly Prissy Pants. She won't let me call it Polly Prissy Pants. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys.
We want your guys' idea.
If you like Polly Prissy Pants, say Polly Prissy Pants, yes. If not, come up with your own name, and we'll go.
I'm going to put my own. I'm going to put my own on there in the comments. I'm definitely going to add one. I'm going to think of one. I'm going to put one up there.
And if you like someone else's, it's going to be between the Facebook page and this.
We'll
give it a week
on our Facebook page, and we'll
a week from this today, which is Friday. So next Friday, by the time the next show airs, I will have picked a name.
Okay.
And we'll do it on our show from the Cape.
Yeah, next week we'll be in the Cape.
Yep. South Dennisport, the Cape.
I've never been to the Cape.
You? No, neither. You're a first timer too?
Yeah, I've never been to the Goose.
So was Emily. Emily's a first timer too.
Yeah. What's so special about it?
It's the Cape. The Kennedys went there a lot.
That didn't answer my question.
It's where JFK was shagging Marilyn Monroe for a while.
I don't care. Fuck Marilyn Monroe.
I would have liked to if she was alive still.
Nah, I'm straight.
Well, not wait. Maybe not now, because if she was still alive now, she probably wouldn't be as.
Alright, what else do we
Yeah.
got? Do you want to, are we going to end the show? Is this it?
Are we really ending?
No, I was going to say, we got one more thing. If we're going to end the show, we're going to do Tusk.
Oh, Tusk.
Are we going to end it with Tusk? Is it? We're going to do Tusk?
I don't think there's anything else.
Yeah, let's do Tusk. Alright, so...
Do we have to?
Yeah, I still want to talk about it.
So Tusk was the... Oh, go ahead. We almost died on the way to go see this movie.
fucking Tusk.
So we have to make sure that Kevin Smith somehow, some way gets to see this review right now. Well, when it airs.
At least hear this goddamn story, you motherfucker. So we decided, since we were a huge Kevin Smith fan, I love Kevin Smith.
I see every one of his films.
And I still will see every one of his films.
I will too.
But we went and saw Tusk, an early showing on a Thursday. And we were there with, what, like 10 other people? I think it was us 10 other people. We were the first
We
ones
were
to
the
watch.
first two there.
That's great, I love that.
Are we counting the two girls that sneaked in for the last
No,
10
I wasn't
minutes?
counting them, because they showed up right at the end. No.
It was us and 8 other people.
It was 8? Alright, yeah, so there was us and 8, so there's 10 people total at that play, at that Thursday night showing. Even when well, let's just start from the beginning. So I picked Richie up, and we decided we're going to drive there. We got to drive there. I'm like, I'm going to take the highway. So I get on the highway, and I thought I knew which way I was going. I went 2 exits away from the exit I was supposed to go. So that already sucked. 3? It was 3. I guess it was 3. I thought it was 2. But yeah, that sucked. So then we ended up going off, coming back.
We were almost in Vermont.
We weren't almost in Vermont. That's ridiculous. We were close.
If it was 3, you would have been at Yankee Candle.
Yeah, we were almost at Yankee Candle for all.
We got off at 22. We came 22 back. Fuck you. It was 22. So we almost turned down a bike path.
I told him to turn down a bike
Because he
path.
says next left, and we're at the light, and he's like, next left. So I'm at the light, I have my blinker on. The next left is a bike path. It was the light after that. Eventually, we're almost there. We're on the right road. We're about to be there. We're literally like 5 minutes away. I nearly get hit by a fucking gas truck. They literally just comes turning, like, took the sharp.
I like how he says, I almost got it. He was driving. It would have came into me first.
We were both going to die in that situation. It would not.
And at the time, we were going to see Tusk, and
beforehand, I was really excited.
we probably should have started off with that.
Really excited to see Tusk.
So we have our first brush with death.
The first one, yeah.
As we're trying to rush there to get to Tusk, because we wanted to be there. We wanted to be the first ones there.
I wanted to see Tusk.
And
I wanted to write a review.
Then we're driving down Route 9 in Hadley, and we get by this little liquor store, and some douchebag
pulls out in front of me.
Right in front of us. And what makes it better...
He tried piggybacking. That's what happened. He tried
piggybacking. And we had to swerve into the other lane, and we almost got clipped by
that car came flying by. We saw Tusk.
We saw Tusks. Well...
Joe, sir. What are your thoughts on Tusk?
Well, hang on.
Did you like Tusk?
No.
You didn't like Tusk?
I didn't like Tusks. I did learn where sadness comes from.
It comes from America. That's a fact.
And that was pointed out to me during Justin Long's go through in customs in Canada.
See, yeah, like I agree. I don't like Tusk either. This is pretty bad.
But we Americans, we invented sadness because we're red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue.
And according to the historic, what was it? How did he describe the maple leaf?
Oh man, I don't know how he described it.
The majestic maple leaf,
yeah.
On the Canadian flag.
The sacred maple leaf.
They're always red and white, but they're never blue.
It's so bad. Like
horrible.
all around, it's a really.
It started off good.
It has funny dialogue. It has the great Kevin Smith humor that anyone that wants to go see a Kevin Smith movie will
all
get.
the way up until he gets
caught.
Pippi.
Oh yeah.
What's it called? Pippi.
I don't know. The stop at the
Pippi Lands.
Oh, the actual house.
The actual
grounds of the crazy man.
So once he gets to Pippi Lands,
Howard Hughes, whatever the fuck his name is.
Once he blacks out for being drunk, you might as well just get up,
bad,
go do whatever you want, go play in the arcade at the movie theaters, and then come back about I don't know what to say, about 45 minutes to an hour later.
Probably. Like
time stood still for a lot of this movie.
15 minutes later.
And you get to see the ultimate reenactment.
Ultimate Battle of Fekid. That's what that was.
Reenactment. Ross Tesser, you were there for this, so you'll remember it. When I first showed up to the East Hampton house,
Battle of Fat Kid.
and Fatty number 1 fought me, Fatty number 2,
For Fat Kid.
for the title of Fat Kid, and I choked his fat ass out, and I won the title of Fat Kid.
You let that inner.
You were there.
You let that inner beast out.
That was literally my first time walking into that house.
That's awesome.
My first time meeting you.
And you totally took Fat Kid away. Yeah, walruses fight, but not walruses that you would think. It's people in walrus skin, human skin suits.
Like, you remember what happened when we left the theater? We got into the car. We didn't talk for like a good 10 minutes.
Didn't know what to say.
We kind of looked at each other.
We both were like, I don't know. What? It took a long time to settle.
It still hasn't. I had nightmares last night.
I put my review up on the Facebook page, so once you like that Facebook page, or if you're already on it, you probably hopefully read it. And yeah, it's not good. I had to get something down, and that's what I put down. But yeah, it's not good. It was really bad. The thing is though, it was shot well. The angles, the camera work was good. The editing was pretty good. I think it was good how it was cut together, even though they added some stupid shit. But I like how they cut back, like he was already fucked up, Justin Long, and then they would cut back to like a little story of him fucking over his girlfriend or something.
The quick stop was the best part.
And then the quick stop scene, Kevin Smith's daughter and Johnny Depp's daughter. Yeah, those are pretty good. I'm gonna see Yoga Hosers.
I'm gonna see Yoga Hosers too.
They were corny, but they were teenage girls, so it kind of worked.
Now the blonde one, that was Kevin Smith's daughter, right? The one that was wearing the red,
the
white,
taller
and
one.
never blue shirt.
Yep. And
Who also was baby Silent Bob and James Silent Bob Strike Back, wasn't she? Wasn't his daughter? You know James Silent Bob Strike Back, where they do they go back in time and do the baby Jay and Silent Bob hanging out the quick stop. Wasn't his daughter?
She?
Wasn't she?
Oh, I didn't know that.
I thought she was.
Maybe it is. That could be true. But yeah, she looks just like if you took Kevin Smith and you took the mom together.
And
she was in it.
She was in it.
She feeded him, which was my favorite Johnny Depp. My favorite Johnny Depp.
Oh yeah,
scene.
Johnny Depp's in the movie.
Yeah, and he's really bad. So shocker. Yeah, she gives him some sliders.
It kind of looks like if Johnny Depp and what the fuck's that dude's name with the big nose? Mongrel had a fucking kid, and that kid took a shit.
Yeah, it was really terrible.
And that's what Johnny Depp looks like.
He's really bad in it. But the
Girl off camera.
Tusk sucks. That's all I gotta say.
Slider was the best part where he
somewhere.
smashes it. You're the one where he smashes it.
Yep, that's what I was saying, but I don't care anymore.
Yeah, it just wasn't good.
It just wasn't good. It had funny dialogue, and I wish he kept with that dialogue. I wish he didn't go in that whole horror tried to if you were saying if instead of that guy actually interviewed him, and then it was like they made fun of him, and then he was kind of out for like revenge and death. Like that would have been a better story. That would have
been way better than the Kill Bill kid.
The Kill Bill kid.
And we're not going to ruin everything for you because we still want you to go see the movie.
Yeah, go see it.
Kevin Smith.
Regardless, even if you're half.
Which is funny because he got your money.
Yeah, he got my money.
He didn't get my money.
You got a gift card.
And a gift card.
You could use it for something else. You could have saw a better movie.
I could have saw a better movie.
If I Stay that's what the sign was.
That's what the sign was, and we were like,
sign we were walking. It wasn't even on. We walk up to buy our tickets. It's not on the board. We're like, is the 8 o'clock Tusk? And the girl's like, yeah. She was a yoga hoser, and she's like, oh, these fucking Americans.
She was a yoga hoser.
She was a little teeny girl.
American
And just like
guys.
these fucking guys. They're coming to see this stupid movie.
At least we didn't get called Mustache Man.
All right, Mustache Man. Which I hope. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you were saying before, like. When we were outside, we were talking before the show, like, yeah, I think those yoga hosers are going to end up being like, hey, we're going to go see this Mustache Man.
Yeah, I definitely think...
Walrus Man, and they're going to be like, oh my god, it's Mustache Man, because it's supposed to cross over. It's supposed to be a trilogy.
Definitely have tie-ins.
I'm seeing them two interact and stuff, I'm like, alright, I'm down to see a yoga hoser, because it's like a female Clerks.
Well, you know what I think? There's a couple things I think would have made Tusk better.
There's a lot of things.
Number one, right off the bat, when he did become the shitty walrus.
Oh my god, and it's so bad.
Have Dante from Clerks be the keeper of the pen.
That would have been great.
And they'd be crying out like, I wasn't even supposed to work today. You know, the typical
good.
Dante bullshit. Number two was, like we talked about, having to do the interview thing and then have the crazy psycho dude go on a killing spree to get to him.
Get to him, yeah. I think
three, never made this movie.
Tusk? Walrus? No.
No, Walrus no. See, I didn't have a Twitter when the whole Walrus Yes thing was going on.
I still would have did Walrus
You
Yes.
would.
No, I wasn't using it, I should say. I probably had one.
You know what, you're right, I would have went...
We would have been Walrus Yes. You know we would have fucking...
But by the time
I still think it sounds like a good idea.
So
crazy man catches and turns into
what's Tusk so bad that it's actually good?
See, that's where the question is. Because there is this fine line. It's right there. Tusk is.
It's right where?
It's right here.
Oh, that's a tiny line.
Yeah, it's not big. It's
not big at all.
No, it's little.
That's really tiny.
It's the tip.
It's the Ross, the tip, test here.
Yeah, it's right there. And I don't know. I think more it sits on me, the more I'm like, man, this movie's so terrible. But I like talking about it. That's the thing. And I feel like since I know people that haven't seen it, when it comes out on DVD, I'm going to buy it and be like, hey, you guys want to watch this movie?
My name's going to be on it.
Did you do it? You walrus guessed it?
I walrus guessed it TGI Tusk. So I did it. So you check out, buy the DVD version of Tusk, you will see.
His name will be on it.
My Twitter handler.
My Twitter, DarkKnightRichie will be on it.
We'll be there. Did we ever give our Twitter names out?
I think so.
I don't remember, but if we didn't,
we will.
DarkKnightRichie will be here, and yeah, it'll be right there.
It's not going to be there. Fuck him, I'm not doing that. No, yeah, it'll totally be there. I'm Joshua the Bat, obviously.
The Joshua with the bat, and that'll be over here.
Joshua the Bat.
Right over here.
But, yeah, Tusk is not good.
It was not good at all.
I recommend you guys go see it.
I would too.
Whatever. Okay. Wait, it's not over yet. I think that's enough for it. Please leave comments. Subscribe. We got a Facebook page. Check out the Facebook page.
Follow us on Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter. Leave questions. You ever got a fucking question? Just ask one. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, Twitter. We're on Twitter. Joshua the Bat, DarkKnightRichie. I think that's it. That's it. No more.
That's it.
Comments. Leave stuff. If someone leaves actually a good comment, we could totally hook you up with something. But we want the good comments. Otherwise, the comments suck and we don't even talk about them. Have a week. And I did go the right way.
He did go the right way, but sadly, they're doing construction where we were driving and there was no sign for our exit.
Yeah, so I didn't see that exit. I drove by and it was a shortcut.
And we would have got innocent bikers. So,
Winter Soldier. You fell asleep through Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier is actually a really good movie.
Boring parts hit. I sleep.
Oh, yeah. Winter Soldier's in that movie like 5 minutes. Like, he's not in that movie at all.
That's kind of like Boba Fett was only in Star Wars for a minute and a half.
But they didn't call the fucking movie Star Wars Boba Fett.
Maybe they should have.